gonna pay for what you've done. Nothing you'll remember.
No! Don't leave. What the hell is going on? Prison? What am I doing here? I have to get out of here. I'm so hungry. I won't stay here that long. Oh, shit! Ugh, it's gross, but it'll have to do for now. Now what? Shit! What was that? What the hell? What is this place? The library. I've been here before. So either they're all dead, or they forgot about the welcoming committee. It's me. I don't get it. Is this a memory? It's stuck. I've got to... What was I looking for again? Where did they disappear to? What am I doing here? Glad I changed shoes. Hello? Anybody here? Hazel and her damn plans. Hazel. She wanted me to talk to the Warlocks. Osborn is here. I have to find him. What's that doing here?
You shouldn't have come here!
What the hell? The Warlocks attacked me. They're the ones who locked me up here. But why? I really gotta get out of here. Osborn's gonna have some explaining to do. Come on, Amem. You can do it, girl. strangely normal. Almost cozy. Quite the the last entry is from 2016. I wonder how many vessels have been caught since then. Quite the my oh my. The last entry is from 2016. I wonder how many vessels have been caught since then. That's impressive. This tower is incredible. It's like it's from another time. I've never seen anything like it. Something moved. Again. worked. Oh, come on. There's more. Hope that's the last one. Is that the exit? Ah! Ugh. head.
What the? Shit! Clyde, get Deneb. She got out!
What? How on earth could she?
No time for that. Go get him!
Out. I'm out? Who cares about Deneb? Do you think Iverson gave a shit when she offed all our guys? Huh? Wait, Iverson, are you talking about the party? It wasn't us. And now she's awake. Great.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Don't fall for her act. She came here to destroy us. Don't forget it. What are they talking about? I'm not here to... We thought you were behind the attack. Just can it? You can stop the little dance routine already? It's not gonna work on us. So spit it out. Why did your bitch of a prince betray us? She didn't. This is so backwards. You're gonna pay for her treachery. You get that? None of you are going to get away with this.
That's enough.
But Deneb.
I said enough. Miss Lewis, I presume.
Osborne. At last.
Well, you certainly are resourceful. Few people are able to escape from memory traps without assistance. Though I doubt you were able to escape with your memory unscathed.
What are you trying to tell me?
I do hope for your sake that you have recovered all of your memories. Otherwise, they're gone. The process is more or less irreversible.
You've got to be joking.
I'm afraid not. Let's put the matter behind us. Now that you're here and conscious, we'll be able to talk.
Why did you lock me up?
You represented a threat.
A threat? I just wanted to talk to you.
And why, pray tell? To explain the reasons for your prince's betrayal?
The prince is on edge. She thought you might have been behind the attack.
But seeing your reaction, I'm guessing you're not.
You're putting me in a somewhat awkward position. I would like to take you at your word, but that would mean putting what's left of my men in danger. If you're telling the truth, you're going to have to prove it.
Honestly, if I wanted to finish the job, do you seriously think I would have come all by myself?
Point well taken. Go on. I'm listening.
You have to believe me. We're not responsible for the attack at the party.
The prince will be relieved to know that you're all safe and sound.
If only that much were true. Many of our brethren were in attendance at that accursed reception.
The prince has sent someone there to find out what happened.
It was a dangerous decision, but it was the only way to get to the bottom of this. And in the same breath, she sent me here to see if you were safe.
Very well, my dear. I would like to believe that you're not here to finish the job, as they say. However, the idea that your prince sent you to help us? Iverson may be many things, but she is most certainly not sentimental.
You're right. That isn't the only reason I was sent.
Just why are you here, then?
For our alliance.
I know these times are tough, but the prince wants to make sure our agreement still stands.
What agreement?
What do you mean, what agreement? The union you were supposed to celebrate at the party.
Be more specific. What were the particulars?
With all due respect, Mr. Osborne, I'm a little too old for pop quizzes. We both know the broad terms of the Alliance. I wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case. Can we just get down to business?
What attitude? Fine. You're right. We've wasted enough time already. Let the negotiations begin.
What negotiations?
Look around you. This room used to be teeming with devoted kindred. We lost 3/4 of our people. Hartford has taken serious risks. In all regards, risks that are not on par with your prince's commitments. We demand compensation.
I see.
You seem to know the terms of the Alliance like the back of your hand. You're more than qualified to participate in these negotiations.
With all due respect, I don't think...
Enough small talk. What is your prince willing to give us to salvage this alliance and right the wrongs that she's caused us?
What if the prince gave you a slice of her city?
That would depend on the neighborhood.
Hey, ma'am, girl, where are you going with this? Whichever one you want.
Downtown?
Within reason.
All right. How about Charlestown?
Why not?
Very well. We have a deal. I'll contact our headquarters in Hartford to iron out the details.
Fantastic. Hazel's gonna kill me.
Well then, it looks like we have ourselves an agreement. Hartford will remain under Boston's umbrella for now. Iverson will still have to answer for the party. What happened was unacceptable. I will not turn a blind eye.
I understand.
That being said, I applaud your demeanor. The situation wasn't exactly to your advantage.
Thank you, sir.
Very well. I'll contact your prince in the next few days. I think we're done here, unless there's anything else you wanted to talk to me about.
No, I'm good.
Very well. You'd best be running along back to your prince. I'm sure she's eager to hear your report.
That she certainly is.
Very well, Miss Lewis. Mr. Moses, would you please escort MM out? It would be a shame if she were to get lost again. As for the rest of you, it seems we need to start packing our things. Next stop, Charlestown.
Mom, have you ever been here before?
No, this place is a rental, Pumpkin. It was just for the party.
Oh. Do you know what happened?
No. That's what we are here to find out. But we have to be very careful. Do you remember our rules for when we go out?
Yes. I become invisible and don't touch anything.
That's a big girl attitude. You can walk around as long as you don't stray too far.
And if there's any sign of trouble, I wait for you outside?
That's it. We make a great team, Sweet Fangs. The police are here. Shit. That's a bad sign. Remember what we said. No wandering off.
Yes, Mom. I'm a big girl.
Okay, then. Where are you, Richard?
I'll still go and relieve a colleague later.
Yeah, we're all gonna need breaks and breathers. Stop! You can't come through here!
Hi, I live in the building and I was told to come give a statement.
You need to go down to the precinct to give your statement, ma'am. Only law enforcement is allowed here.
Oh, I hadn't understood that. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
There's no way I'm gonna get access if I'm not one of them.
We could be helping instead of being stuck here.
This isn't rocket science. Keep it simple.
Great.
I'll update
Now I just need to find a secluded spot.
investigation, and we'll put all the stabbing victims in the race.
This should do the trick.
Sorry, but we got a full house. Officers tripping over each other already.
Only forensics is allowed in the crime scene.
And the feds, of course.
No sweat. It was just in case you needed help. I should find a uniform I can use to get in.
How long are we gonna guard this door?
They blew out the wall.
We're not gonna be done for a while.
Richard, he sensed me. He's here. But something's wrong.
We're gonna need backup.
Ugh! There's so much blood.
I sense you're losing control.
It's all this blood. I need to focus.
Mom? Are you feeling all right?
Yes. Don't worry about me, Pumpkin.
Mom, please? I'm going to be sick. All this blood, it feels so strong.
Crap. She feels as bad as I do.
I want to leave, Mom. I'm scared.
Hey, you're okay, Halsey. Time out. Let's just calm ourselves down.
It's so awful, Mom. My tummy really hurts.
Look at me.
Why would someone do this to them?
My precious little sugar fangs. Look into my eyes. I'm right here. We'll take it slow, okay? Each step forward, we take together.
Okay, Mom.
We have to try and think of something else when that happens. I've got an idea. Let's play a game.
Here? In the middle of all this?
Why not? We can just pretend they're not here, right?
We could play Riddle Me This.
Are you sure? You know I'm pretty good at solving riddles.
Me too. I've got one. Riddle me this. What makes a good slave but a poor master?
Let me think. How about fire? Fire's something that serves us every day, but you should never let it become the boss.
Yes, you got it. You are good. You're really good at Riddle Me This.
That's better. You can do anything when you put your mind to it, Sugarfangs.
Wait, you didn't steal the answer by reading my mind, did you?
What? Me? I'd never do that. Never.
Ha ha ha. I'll come up with a harder one then.
Oh, we managed to control our hunger. Thank goodness. A vessel with more holes in him than a junkie. We're off to a good start. A glass of wine with traces of cherry-flavored lip gloss. R.D. Richard Dunham. It's one of his old briefcases. I recognize it.
All right, guys. Listen up. The feds are taking over the investigation. So don't touch a thing. Put all the stiffs with stakes through their hearts out on the balcony. They'll take care of them. All right, go. You know what you have to do.
Shit. I have to find Richard and fast.
All said and done, it's probably better than the feds are handling this case.
Richard, what's going on? I can sense your hunger. What's going on?
Shit. It's starting again.
Mom, are you okay? Do you feel weird too?
We've already had that talk, Halsey, my love. Don't look at it. So, have you come up with another riddle for me?
Yes, I've got one.
I'm listening. It's not too hard, is it?
No. Riddle me this. I fear the sun more than anything, and the mortals have been fighting me since forever. If they catch me, they keep me in a box. Who am I?
The sun makes me think of us, but that box, that doesn't sound right. I'd say, could it be a fridge?
You're very warm.
The cold, it's the cold. Is that it?
Yes! You're good at riddles, Mom.
And you, my little pumpkin, you are a riddle master.
Thinking about something else helped.
Me too. But we need to get going.
Mom,
What is it, Sugar Fangs?
I hear voices, Mom. Do you hear them too?
I hear Richard's voice, calling out over the others. We need to hurry now.
I hear him too, but I don't understand why we have to help him. He never wants to help us.
He does sometimes keep us away from each other.
It's like he doesn't want us to be together. The prince is right, Mom.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Sugar Fangs. But that's a big person's problem. And I'll take care of it. We need to keep moving, Pumpkin. While Mom works, Halsey will come up with another riddle. Sound good?
All right.
We're doing all right. Lavender soap. Somebody spilled wine on this bag. Somebody spilled wine on this bag. A pouch stained with wine. Come with me over there.
All right.
Can someone come and bag a briefcase in the kitchen?
A briefcase? She got a left. I'm out of large-size evidence package.
Pinot Noir. I think I used to like this wine. A vessel. Dead.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there. Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
There is an extensive amount of debris that's relatively concentrated.
What do we have here?
Tons of evidence. Do you know if the team from Forensics LPU has shown up yet?
No, I don't.
And either the processed briefcase I found, and the invoice that was with it.
An invoice?
Yeah, for some glass tubes. Address to some warehouse over on Sellers Street.
Shit. There's a red salon in that district. We've got to hand it all over to the feds. I can do it if...
I already gave them the address. They'll probably send a team to investigate when they're done here.
I've got to warn Hazel.
You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence. You can't come through here. Sorry. I haven't finished collecting evidence.
So many bodies, and so little blood.
Jeez. Talk about overkill. Judging by what's left, that used to be a vessel. Torn to shreds by bullets. There's a note. I wonder what surprise Jara had in store for him.
Go on. Our hands on deck.
What's happening? What's happening to you?
Mom,
Yes?
come on, please.
Where are you taking me, Pumpkin?
I told you I'd be a big girl, but it's really hard. I really don't feel good. Not even a tiny bit. It's all this blood.
Me either, Pumpkin. It's not easy. Let's take a little time out then. Weren't you supposed to be coming up with a riddle for me?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay, but it's the last one, alright?
Cross my heart, Pumpkin.
So, riddle me this. If the child of Hazel Iverson is a sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
Let me think on it a moment.
I guess.
I would be her child.
Oh, you figured it out. That was a hard one, too.
You're not disappointed, are you?
No. I'm happy that you're so good at riddles.
So are you, Sugarfangs.
I love it when we play this game.
So do I, Pumpkin. It's so much fun. And we feel better. Timeout is over now. Let's go.
We're really close to Richard, but I don't want to see him. I know he doesn't like me.
Halsey, Richard has always been there for Mommy. Don't ask me to choose between you two, okay?
He wants to keep me away from you, and you won't see it.
I don't have to tell him you're here. Getting him out of this mess is already doing him a favor. It won't take me long. Just wait for me here.
Yes, Mom. I will.
We've got to keep it up. Come on. I have to find Richard. Shit. Richard. They sure did a number on you.
They're here. They found us. Before I knew it hit me, I had a stake in my heart. I've never seen anything like it. These mortals, unafraid of us.
Shh, gentle.
You shouldn't be here. You should be at the Institute.
Calm down. What happened here?
The mortals who are here, it's the Second Inquisition.
What makes you say that? Are you sure?
Yes, there's even a man of the cloth in charge of them. Monsignor Stanford. They mowed us down like so many blades of grass, all of us.
So, they found us.
We have to go warn the others.
Wait, there might still be kindred here. We can't leave them behind.
This is insane. It's irresponsible.
The prince asked me to find Miley, but I need your help.
Miley? Now I understand. The prince had you released against my orders, and she sent you here. And you'd rather obey her? She's using you. There's no way I'll help. Ask her for help since you're here for her.
You didn't show up at the Elysium. I thought you might need help.
Now isn't that ironic? The doctor needing help from the patient.
But I was right, was I not?
Yes. That's not the question. It's obvious that Hazel is manipulating you.
She cares about me. I don't see why it's an issue.
Does she care about you? Or about your premonitions?
That argument doesn't hold water. Hazel's not the first person to take an interest in our gifts. Princes have always sought glimpses of tomorrow to better rule their domains. Take Quentin King, for example.
Yes, I know. She wants to separate you from me, I'm sure of it. What has she been telling you about me?
Hazel told me that she trusted me.
You do well not to return the favor.
Why is that?
You don't release a patient from a Markavian institute to run a few errands.
Ugh. You always see the bad in everything.
Your gifts can be particularly useful to her. Keep it in mind. I just know it's a good thing that she likes us. Well, you particularly. Right, it's a good thing I keep my emergency kit at the prince's apartments.
Why?
I'll give you a dose. Once we're back there, that should be enough to get you back to the Institute.
I never promised that I wouldn't ever go back. But first, I need to finish what I came here to do.
That's not how it works. You can't just interrupt your treatment whenever you feel like it.
Richard! I'm fine.
Since I can't diagnose it, I'll take your word for it.
Hazel should have respected my instructions.
What do you mean?
She should have followed the treatment I prescribed for you, that's all. This issue is not over. I will have words with her. Let's get out of here.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Alicia, that's not what
You want me to trust you, but you don't trust me.
It's not that. I'm just worried about you.
Get going. The clock is ticking.
You can, at the very least, let me help you. Here, with this, you should be able to temporarily impersonate anyone.
I'll find Miley and catch up to you, okay?
She was with me when they attacked us.
She was?
Yes, she was injured, but she managed to escape down the hallway.
I heard them capture her. I can still sense her. She's hurt. But she's still here.
Thank you. Come on, we don't have a minute to spare. Oh, and tell them they have the address of the Red Salon on Cellar Street.
We should expect a second attack there. I must inform the court. Be careful.
I'll be counting the minutes until you return to us.
With Richard's help, I'll be able to find Miley. For Hazel. A cigar. Barely smoked. That's where it was stubbed out.
Ah, finally, Calvary. Thanks for coming.
It's a good turn if I can take a look around here alone to myself. They took him for dead. He's barely breathing. It's the code for a body they must have picked up. Torn off. Oh, Jara could have done that.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry. So?
Nothing. A photocopier and some office supplies.
No corpses anywhere?
No.
It's the only room without a body. But it sure smells like death in here.
Yeah. Makes our morgue smell like a flower shop.
You get a look at what they took out to the balcony?
No, everything is boxed up. Even the police have no idea what they're up to.
The lab's gonna be overwhelmed. Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
So there's just these three you have to bring down?
At this security level, yes, Agent Olsen.
Do you know how much time we got left to get this done?
I've got no idea.
I see. And the missing Delta?
There's so much blood spray everywhere.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
So there's just these three you have to bring down?
At this security level, yes, Agent Olsen.
Do you know how much time we got left to get this done?
I've got no idea.
I see. And the missing Delta?
No, we still haven't found him.
Ballistics should be here soon.
injection to conceal the... Wow. What the hell happened here? A donor shot full of lead. She's wearing a Red Salon vessel's uniform. I remember now. That sounds like Richard. Preparing vessels with injections? He's dead. At least some of us were able to fight back. That must be the soldier they were looking for. Oh shit.
Help me. Mom? Is somebody there?
Stay where you are, honey.
Leisha, help me.
That's Richard's servant. Natasha, keep your voice down. There are still people here. Shit. You don't look so good. What did they do to you?
We hid in here. I was with a vessel that Richard had prepared for the evening. Carmen. I was able to conceal the door behind us, but it was too late for Carmen. We were followed. But I got that son of a bitch.
Miley, have you seen her?
She was... yeah. Went out to smoke. I...
Take it slowly. Hear me. The bastards who did this are still here. Just hang in there until they leave and...
Too late. It's too late.
Richard will be proud of you.
Mom?
Yes, Pumpkin. It's all right. Oh, it's worse than I thought. But Hazel will be able to get us out of here. There's been blood in this glass. I never understood wasting vessels like that. A reinforced container that locks from the outside. Not commonly used to store mortal bodies.
Give to work the day.
Follow me. It will take a minute.
Of course.
Good evening, officer.
Gentlemen. All these bodies. What the hell happened?
There's even blood.
A briefcase.
What is it?
It's a small suitcase. We put important papers in, Pumpkin. Better make it disappear.
What a massacre.
No trace of explosives. One of ours must have gone through it. Maybe trying to escape?
I can't even begin to imagine how much the repairs are gonna cost. What's going on here?
Sorry. Only special agents are allowed in this area.
They took him for dead. He's barely breathing. That's a knife wound. Huh. Bringing a knife to a gunfight? It must have been screwed onto an injection gun. And the fibrogen. That's an improved coagulant. I've heard that if it's used on one of our kind, it can keep us from regenerating. Or even using our powers. A real nasty concoction.
What a catch for a single operation. Go right ahead.
Here we go. I wonder what's hiding here.
Don't touch those papers.
Shit. There are names on these files. I'd better get him out of here so I can take a look.
Don't bother with that. Those are Stanford's files.
Hey, brings paperwork on a job like this?
Yes. So his novice can record whether they were captured or exterminated.
Oh, if they have intel on us, I have to find out what they know. His novice is busy, and...
Agent Olsen's got a lot to do. But he's handling it himself.
Oh, all right. See you later. Wow. Am I seeing this right? They're collecting us. Bones. Probably a neonate. Bones. Probably a neonate. Organs. Are they cutting us up into pieces? Medical supplies? More boxes.
Hey, you! Come give me a hand. We have specimens to move.
Here are the containers Richard told me about. I sense something. It's coming from over there.
Mom! It's dangerous. I know it.
Stop. You can't go in there. Monsignor's standing orders. No interruptions.
So Stanford is back there. But I just wanted to...
It's too dangerous, and you know it. If you've got something to give him, tell Olsen, his novice. Suit yourself, but remember I warned you.
If I decide to go in there, I'd better be Olsen. Someone snipped a cigar here. Ugh, this thing reeks. Whoever smoked it must have left a trail of stink behind them.
Everything seems to be in order here.
Adrenaline. That only stimulates mortals.
Mom!
Halsey, Mommy knows what she's doing. Go wait for me at the elevator. I'll be right there.
You took your time, my son. Oh, interesting. I would never have imagined that one of you would have the gall to approach us so closely. I see you.
But
And yes, we have come to Boston. Your kind doesn't stand a chance. How do you think we found you tonight? In St. Leopold's name, we will find you all, to the very last.
So the prince wasn't too disappointed?
She didn't express her gratitude, at any rate.
With you, she must not be used to failure.
The others were pretty surprised, in fact.
Were they?
Some of them think you're not as motivated as you used to be. They think you're tired. They're wrong, aren't they?
I'm not done yet. This body has many long years ahead of it.
Then you'll have to prove to them. Those who are disappointed today will be your enemies tomorrow.
Let them talk.
You didn't tell me what was in those files you gave the prince.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
To make up your own mind about something, the best way is to go to the source. And apparently, Jason Moore is well informed.
I see. You'll have to be patient, Fang.
Do you think that this setback will be an issue for our plans to...
A favor from the prince wouldn't have hurt. But it's not the be-all, end-all in determining your fate. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I just want to get it over with. Like when you're going into finals.
Even if there's no going back?
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
It is.
Your child, Beryl Underwood, did he have any second thoughts?
I don't want to discuss it.
He's your only child, so I wondered how it went. Well, could you enlighten me?
Fang, are you sure that's all this is about?
Yes, obviously.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Fang, I'm going to have a word with him.
Oh? To Beryl? Why?
I trust you, but I don't trust him. I asked you not to go near him. Apparently, I didn't make myself clear enough.
I thought the prince was gonna call for you any minute now.
I'm sure I'll have enough time to clear the air with him first. Once and for all. While you're waiting, stay put.
As you wish.
Just one more, and then you can go rest.
All right. Thanks, Ms. Ortiz.
A message from Caius. Need you downstairs. Urgent issue. Bad timing. I'm going to have to choose. Help Caius or speak with Beryl.
There's no point in hanging around here bothering me. It's gonna take me a while.
Very well, Mr. Sheridan. Please excuse me.
Caleb, our secret agent is back already.
Caleb? You here? How extraordinarily rare. To what do I owe the honor?
Enough, Beryl. Did you speak with Feng?
I'm not one to keep an eye on the comings and goings of your retainers.
Did you speak to her?
So much fuss about nothing.
You know very well what she is to me, and what she'll be soon.
If the prince authorizes it...
It's only a matter of time.
I sincerely hope so. I ran into her recently, it's true, but we hardly said a word to one another.
I will not accept your explanation. I thought I had made myself clear.
Unlike you, I don't try to control the lives of those around me. Feng still enjoys a certain degree of freedom, doesn't she, to choose whom she sees? We ran into each other by accident, and we didn't speak for long.
In the hotel room areas, she's probably going to be screaming, making a scene. Other guests may come out of their rooms or just call security. When they show up, they're going to want to know what happened for their own incident report. And because they're going to want to know what happened, they're going to file a report on it. They could possibly wind up getting the police involved. These major casinos here in Las Vegas oftentimes have police on property. 24/7, they have police on property. So if they need someone, they can have them come handle a situation like this. That's why I say this is probably the best case scenario. That all you lost were your credit cards, you lost your cash, you lost your ID, you lost your wallet. All of those things can be replaced. The whole situation we're going to be talking about right now is definitely the worst case scenario to be in. This is where, again, you make it back to your hotel room, but she texts somebody the room number you're in. So this could be her pimp, this could be several guys, and they wind up coming up to your room, and you are not ready for it. In a scenario like this, understand that she may even make this in order for the deal to go down and happen. She might say, well, hey, I'm going to go back to your room unless you tell me what room number you're in, so that I can let my friend, my girlfriend, or whoever know that I am safe.
You think this is
now,
a time to
think about
test
this, you get in
semantics?
the room, if she doesn't say that, but you go to the room anyway, she's obviously going to be looking for the room number, so she can text that out to other people.
One
She
word
can
of
text it out
advice,
to
though.
someone.
Maybe you
let them
should
know.
ask her
Now,
for
we're just going to have to look
her
out for it.
opinion
If she says something
every
like,
once
I
in
need
a
to
while.
text my friend, I need to text somebody to let them know I'm
Thanks
okay,
to your
let them know where I'm at. She might do that right in front of you.
However,
she might go to the bathroom and say, hey, I need a moment to get prepared, and then send the text out then. And if she does, the countdown has already started, and you don't even know it. At this point, you're in a pretty vulnerable spot, because you are totally unprepared, you are outnumbered, And you may have weapons pulled on you just to incentivize you to hand over your stuff even quicker. If there's one thing that's going to be your saving grace in a situation like this, it is that you're...
I never saw it coming. Suddenly, everything was up in the air. I didn't know what to do next. But then, there was a sign.
An accident can leave your future up in the air. But calling all nines can help bring you back down to earth. For a highway, George said you are at one of these bigger properties here on the strip.
I just want to make sure she doesn't go through the same thing.
Gives you a little bit of help, a little bit of an advantage
to
being able to notice if something like this is coming. These properties oftentimes now be checking for room keys at the elevator. So if they don't have a room key, oftentimes they cannot get by the security to go ahead and get in the elevator. If they can't get in the elevator and they're in there with you, hopefully you would notice that something seems a little out of place. Also, if you go up to the room, so you are going down the hallway, they came up with a separate elevator and they happen to get up there, just behind you. You're going down a really long hallway in some of these big properties here, and there's not a whole lot of place for people to hide if they are following you. They could try to sneak off, like, in front of someone else's door to turn around, but the chance to be able to actually do that, notice it, and time it, are going to be difficult. So that long, narrow hallway you're walking down can actually help you if you hear something, you look, behind you, you see, maybe a little bit of a clue that something bad might be about to happen. The fifth and final scenario I want to talk about is the worst, the absolute worst case scenario. And the whole reason I'm walking down this end of the strip is to show you the exact type of place you don't want to end up at.
I thought I'd made
Because
myself
it's the
clear.
same situation as the
I
two
don't want to
scenarios
hear
before,
about any
but
more
this time
secret
you made
meetings
the
between the two of you.
horrible decision to not go back to your room, but to go to a room that she said you guys should go back to go to a place that she controls. Now, guys, there are no guarantees in life, but if you wind up in this situation here in Las Vegas, you're probably going to get robbed, and possibly with a gun in your face. Now, if you guys remember the video I did last year about the 5 sketchiest hotels, motels, places like that to stay here on the Strip, very popular video here on the channel. Several of them were down here in the south of the Strip. Now, there are places that are going to be sketchy, shady, give you kind of a bad vibe on the Strip, off the Strip, downtown, all over the area, big cities all across the world. That's nothing new. But these are the kinds of places you exactly don't want to end up going to in this scenario. The biggest reason I say that is because you look at the logistics of a small motel like this versus one of the major casinos, hotels and casinos over on the Strip. A lot of things that can protect you over on the Strip and those big properties do not exist when you're at some small motel like this. Oftentimes, these motels are 1 story, maybe 2 stories. There's no elevators. There's no barrier to have, room keys checked. There's oftentimes no security. There's no long hallways. There's no police on property. There might be no cameras over at a spot like this. So when you come to a place like this, it's way easier to set someone up to get robbed because they could be right here on the first floor. Somebody could be waiting around the corner for you, or you go into the room. You have absolutely no idea who is inside there waiting for you. Look, when you guys come here on vacation, you're going to make your own decisions. You can do what you want to have fun and live your life the way you want while you're here. Now, any large tourist area is going to have its fair share of scams that people try to run on tourists. Sometimes those scams just get money out of you. Sometimes they do involve a certain element of danger. But when you're here on vacation, enjoy yourself, have fun. But this video was just help you be able to be aware of some of these scams and some of the danger you could be putting yourself in because you either don't know the law or you think that something here that is you think is legal is actually not legal, and you wind up putting yourself in a lot of danger without knowing it. So come on vacation, enjoy yourself, stay safe. With all that being said, go ahead and like this video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. I hope you got some value out of it. Maybe you learned something new. That's gonna be it for this.
Even Beryl is in the dark.
He's not used to that. It'll be good for him.
Are you still not talking?
You could say that.
Any regrets?
I don't see why I would have any regrets.
That's no surprise. Personally, I find that giving a child so much power is dangerous. The problem is that you have to watch them all the time. Otherwise, they end up making a mess of things.
I don't know.
Do you really think you'll have time to embrace Fang?
What do you mean?
Well, with all the elders gone, who knows who'll be next?
That's not something I'm willing to discuss with you.
Suit yourself.
No, excuse me. I have to go.
Of course.
The prince is ready to see you now.
Great.
Caleb.
My prince.
We were expecting you.
How may I be of service to you this time?
One thing at a time. The situation has changed. The money is gone. The accounts have been emptied.
What? That's impossible.
Only Jason Moore could have transferred the money. The situation is dire.
Moore would never have done it on his own. He would never have dared.
I agree. It's much too bold a move for him. And that's what concerns me the most. Someone used him to attack us. Someone who was extremely well prepared.
I spoke with Beryl. He's up to something.
The problem with your child is that he's always up to something. How am I supposed to know if it's not in my best interest?
We must keep an eye on him.
You're not telling me everything, Caleb. I'm your prince. You know you can trust me.
I don't understand him anymore. I forbade him from seeing Zufang, but he disobeyed. It's all one big, twisted game for him.
That's a strictly personal matter.
Who knows what he's really hiding?
Of course. Like all the others. It's impossible to have anyone you can trust in this court, even in the middle of the worst crisis we've ever faced. Failure is a luxury we will soon be unable to afford. If you have nothing more to say, we can move on to the reason I sent for you.
What did you think about Richard Dunham's file?
Money that should be going to me seems to go missing whenever he touches it. Richard is far too important to me. I can't afford to upset him now. But if his research doesn't pay off soon, I won't hesitate to show him my disappointment.
I'm listening.
I've asked for your presence here because I have a new mission for you. Delson was able to track down the men who attacked us.
It wasn't easy. but it was impossible for them to disappear without leaving a trace after what they did yesterday.
Where are they hiding?
Long Island.
Yes, of course. An abandoned facility just off the coast. An old fort. It's the ideal place for a secret base.
And certainly much more. Who knows what they're up to out there?
How is it we didn't notice a thing?
They have abundant resources, and we're short on eyes.
It doesn't matter. We'll find the people responsible for the situation later. Our most pressing issue is preventing them from striking us again.
How?
You're going to go there and kill their leader.
As I've said before, you can count on me.
Good. That's what I was hoping you'd say. When the time comes, I won't forget to reward those who've been loyal to me.
I won't let you down. What's the plan?
They evacuated the bodies from the site of the party, which is how we were able to pick up their trail.
There's a small, nondescript warehouse at Jeffrey's Point. As far as we can tell, their transfers from Boston to Long Island are made by boat. To avoid drawing attention to themselves, they've chosen to employ only small craft. There are bodies packed in the warehouse waiting to be shipped over. Do you get the picture?
You want me to disguise myself as a body to be evacuated?
Exactly. All you have to do is stop simulating your vital functions for a few hours.
It's risky.
It's risky, but it's now or never. We might never get another opportunity. We have to try.
The last transfer is probably going to take place tonight. After that, there's no way of knowing when we'll get another chance.
And after that?
Once you're on the island, you'll be in uncharted territory. You'll be on your own.
Who is my target?
Walter Stanford.
He's the head of the Boston Task Force. He's part of what they call the Society of Leopold.
Someone else will take his place.
No need for you to worry about that for the time being. Your mission is to eliminate Stanford, and that's all.
He is the son of Demetrius Big Meech Honore Sr.
All right. I've heard enough.
Very well. Then you should get going. We've already lost enough time.
Very well. My prince.
Little Meech is playing him in this series called BMF, okay? And he's also an actor in the...
Alright. That's all I'm going to do for right now. I might get back on a little later. But I'm going to take me a break. I've been doing this for about 2 hours. So I'm pretty much 5 hours deep in the game. Like I said, if you're into these type of games, maybe you want to pick it up. But I would highly recommend for a sale, which will probably be soon. Not knocking the game itself or the people that developed it. I could just see how this is not a taste for everybody. I like story-driven, cinematic type games, and so that's my cup of tea, but it might not be everybody else's. But so far, besides a little bit of, I could say, game textures or stuff like that, it's not a bad game. You're not going to get any action. You're not going to be fighting and shooting. So far, you never know. The game might pick up. But, this is the first time I've ever played Vampire Masquerade. So far, so good, All right. I'll holler at everybody. Thank you. Make sure if you watch it, hit that like, subscribe if you want to. If not, hey, I appreciate you dropping by anyway. Have a good one. Have a good day.